Hello there! Today we will be discussing the poetic form of haiku. This presentation is based off of the poem The Clouds Come and Go by Matsuo Basho. The following presentation is by Rachel Seiberg, Victoria Tran, Sabrina Wakefield, Ethan Weiss, and Adam Wojnar. Enjoy! Matsuo Basho was born in 1644 near Kyoto, Japan. He was the son of a minor samurai and his wife. In his early years, he studied Chinese poetry and Taoism. While his brothers became farmers, he followed a different route and eventually became an author, writing over 114 poems. Unfortunately, he died in 1694 at the age of 50. So a haiku is a Japanese form of poetry that dates back to ancient times. In case you are wondering how to haiku, the traditional haiku follows the format of a 5-7-5 syllabic structure that essentially demonstrates an association between two images. The haiku traditions have become constantly altered from time to time. In addition, sometimes haikus aren't directly 5-7-5 because they are translations from the original piece. Yet, the original Japanese form maintains the 5-7-5 structure. Nevertheless, all haikus serve the same universal idea, focusing on a brief moment in time and using imagery.
The haiku originated in Japan. Lyrical verses have appeared within Japanese prose since the 7th century. Haikus were initially a part of Japanese songs that had short lines consisting of a 5-7-5-7-7 sequence of syllables. During the 17th century, haikai master Matsunaga Taitoku shaped this style of poetry. He inspired a Chinese student, Matsuo Basho, who later paved the way for haikus. Haikus are Zen-inspired poetry. Each haiku includes an exclamatory word and a seasonal word. This reflects the prominence of nature in both Japanese and Chinese culture. Haikus did not gain prominence in Western culture until the 1950s through the work of Allen Ginsberg, Kenneth Yasuda, and Gary Snyder as a result of the cross-culture from World War II. This introduction to haikus led a new craze in the world of Western poetry. Haikus remain a prevalent form of poetry and are still widely practiced to this day.
The poem, The Clouds Come and Go, refers to the disruptions in life, or momentary obstacles. The author displays a profound and significant meaning by having readers imagine themselves trying to see the moon. Typically, it's a bit frustrating when clouds are covering the moon, since the view is blocked and you can't see the moon's beauty. However, the author implies that we shouldn't be so frustrated that our view is blocked, but rather, we should appreciate the clouds. We could use the time to be happy and see it as a resting point instead of a problem. Also, the poem demonstrates the idea that humans and nature coexist. If people don't stop to notice the little, but most beautiful aspects of life will pass them by. But people intrinsically see the beauty and meaning of life through nature.
Basho's poem is a great example of a haiku because it exemplifies the Zen culture of this form of poetry. Basho utilizes the 5-7-5 syllabic form, which is the very essence of a haiku. The haiku incorporates nature as a guiding force for society. In this way, the author instills a coexistence between man and nature and inspires a Zen mentality.
Ultimately, this haiku also highlights the importance of imagery and creates a sensation of appreciation for the little things in life.
Now we are going to analyze the meter used in this poem. Meter is important to haiku in an interesting and unique way because haiku uses syllable counts instead of meter. A haiku is usually described as consisting of 17 syllables organized into 3 unrhymed lines of 5, 7, and 5 syllables. The first line of the poem is usually short, consisting of 5 syllables. The next line is usually long, consisting of 7 syllables. And the last line goes back to 5. Overall, haiku is considered a 17-verse poem. If one were to change the meter, they would end up with a haiku-like free-verse poem.
The Clouds Come and Go by Matsuo Basho is a perfect example of a haiku. The poetic haiku form is expressed by the poem's 5-7-5 syllabic structure. The clouds come and go, providing a rest for all the moon viewers. Basho makes an attempt to compose the final line with 5 syllables. With that intention, he added another subtle syllable to the word moon.
Haikus became very popular in the West after World War II, as it helped individuals gain a sense of self-expression. The majority of haiku written in English today do not conform to the traditional Japanese 575 syllable pattern, nor do they always illustrate ideas pertaining to nature topics. Instead, haikus of today focus on more personal, self-expressive ideas. This poetic form provides a short and simple way to get a point, idea, or moral across. Additionally, writing haikus is now a hobby for numerous amateur writers. Anyone can try their hand at writing haikus. School systems, particularly elementary schools, utilize the haiku as an introduction to poetry for students. Also, today, artists have combined haiku with paintings, photographs, and other artistic outlets. There are many famous haiku authors other than Matsuo Basho, including Natsume Soseki, Yosa Busun, Chiyo ni Hendrik, Doef, Hanabusa Icho, Tatsuko Oshino, and many others. Nevertheless, not only is a haiku an outlet for self-expression, but it also represents a new way of communicating personal insight in just a few words.